The complete installation guide for Logistick Wedge International, the one-way solution for securing light to heavyweight loads in international shipping containers. After loading the cargo, determine the best location for installation. Keep in mind that multiple sets of Wedge International may be needed to safely secure your cargo. The Wedge International is designed to fit into the recess of the container wall. Choose an area that will place the Wedge International at the same height and position, assuring the beam will be installed parallel to the floor. The beam needs to be as close to the freight as the container ribs will allow, which will help prevent the cargo from starting to shift. The entire application area must be clean and dry to ensure proper installation. Use a dry cloth and, if needed, a scraper and rubbing alcohol to remove loose dirt, dust, condensation, or frost from the application area. Remove the tape backing from one Wedge International and place it in the desired application area on the wall. After removing the tape backing from the second Wedge International, place it on the opposite wall at the same height and position as the first. Important: once Wedge International is installed, it cannot be repositioned. Measure the inside width of the container at the application area. For proper fit and pressure, the 4x4 or two 2x4s should be 2 3/4 inches less than the inside width of the container. A single 4x4 is recommended. Two 2x4s that are the same length and nailed or screwed together may be used as a replacement for the 4x4. It is not recommended to use a single 2x4 with the Wedge International. Place one end of the 4x4 or two 2x4s oriented horizontally into the pocket of the first Wedge International and rest the opposite end of the beam at the top of the ramp of the second Wedge International. Force the beam down the ramp of the second Wedge International until it is under the retention clips and locked into place. If this is too difficult, trim 1/8 inch off the end of the beam and reattempt installation. If necessary, use void filler between the beam and the freight to prevent the freight from starting to shift. Proper installation will result in container walls expanding outward. Max outward pressure equals max performance. Optional installation guide for tamper-evident security seals. Locate holes on the upper section of the pocket of the Wedge International. Run the loose seal wire through both holes and above the beam, forming a complete loop, meeting at the body of the seal. Pull loose wire through the body of the seal until it is tight and secure. Caution: once the wire has passed through the body of the seal, it's locked into place. Optional installation guide for strapping. The top of the Wedge International can be used as an anchor point for 3/4 inch banding. The complete removal guide for Logistick Wedge International, the one-way solution for securing light to heavyweight loads in international shipping containers. If present, remove security seals. Place a pry bar down into the center slot of the Wedge International and behind the beam. Pry the beam upward in small increments until it has cleared the retention clips. Use caution as the beam may eject with some force. To remove Wedge International from the wall, place a pry bar down into the removal slot at the top of the Wedge International. Apply slow and steady outward pressure to pry Wedge International off the wall. Use a cloth and, if needed, a scraper and a citrus-based adhesive remover to clean any remaining tape residue from the container walls.